get this video out while everything is still fresh. And yesterday when everything was happening, I tried like 5 times and just couldn't do it. So I'm doing it in the car. So yeah, yesterday was January 27th, or no, January 26th, and it was my last treatment. Yay! So technically I was supposed to be done last Friday, but then there was a bunch of holidays, so it got moved to the next Friday. But then their machine broke down, so it was closed one day, and then there's Martin Luther King Day, so that was closed. And so then it got moved to Saturday, and then there was a snowstorm, and so it closed that day. So yesterday was Monday, so it took me a whole weekend to actually be done. But yeah, I was actually more excited than I thought I was gonna be. I kind of thought I'd be like, whatever, it's done, like ring the bell, get my thing, like head out. But I was really excited. Like when I walked in there, I told everyone, I'm like, it's my last day. And the nurses were all excited, and I don't know, I was pretty excited getting in that machine for the last time. At the same time, it's just weird. I mean, that's been my routine for the past 2 months for every day. And seeing those nurses every day and getting to really know them and getting to know the patients in the waiting room, you know, talking about their story and how they're doing. Yeah, it's just, it'll be different. It'll be very different. I had been staying at my mom's house, well, technically kind of 2 weeks. I stayed there for a week, and then I went home for like 3 days, and then I went back to her house for another week. So yesterday, before work, I packed everything up, and I planned on going home, my home after work, which I did, and I planned on going to work yesterday, because I also had not worked very much at all. I worked half day, or I worked at home, or I'd go to work and I just feel horrible and not really be able to do anything. So, and I was actually like excited to go to work too. I've just felt, this last weekend I felt really good. I was awake most of the weekend. We watched movies, we went shopping, made different kinds of food, played games with the kids. Like I was actually, you know, participating in life. So it felt good. I haven't really needed the pain meds, just very rarely. So yeah, it's going really well. They told me that I could still be sick for another week or 2 after the last session. I hope that's not the case. So far, I haven't felt like that. It feels like I kind of hit my peak at week 5, and then it dropped off. So I'm hoping that I just feel good from now on. I did really spontaneously, I booked a trip to Disney World. Like really just kind of on a whim. I was just sitting there and I'm like, you know what, this has been a hard thing to go through. It's been super stressful. You know, I haven't got to spend as much time with the kids, and you know, Kinsley, it's just been a lot of stress and worry and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm just gonna book a trip to Disney World. Like, I'm gonna book on a resort. We're gonna go to the theme parks 2 days. We're gonna go to some specialty character dinners. We are gonna go to the beach, and we're gonna have a vacation. And and it's gonna be in March, so honestly just a couple weeks. So I booked it complete like that, and it's happening like literally in just a few days. So, but I'm excited. I think it will be good. I think it gives me something to look forward to, gives the kids something to look forward to. It's going to be challenging doing that with 3 kids on my own, definitely. Mom pointed out to me, she's like, you don't even know if you're going to be like back to yourself 100%. You don't know if you're going to have the energy to do that. You don't know what your cancer results are going to say, and what if you have to start chemo, or, you know, all those worries. But honestly, on the flip side, I'm like, with all this, I've just learned, you know what, stuff can happen at any moment. So if you have the chance to make a memory, spend time with family, have fun, do it. Because literally the next day you could wake up and have cancer and not know what your future holds. So I'm going for it. If I'm not 100% back to myself, well, I'm going to make modifications. If they do tell me that the cancer's still there and I need to do chemo, been, when I started radiation, it took an entire month for me to actually start that because they had to do a plan and scans and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I think if I had chemo, I think I could hold it off until I got back. So, that's my plan. I probably will do updates about Disney, and I go back in 2 weeks to the doctor to wean off my medicine, which I don't think is going to be a problem because I am on a lot, but I also stop it like randomly and it doesn't affect me, so I don't think that'll be an issue. And then I go back in a month to do an MRI or a CAT scan, and that will tell me if the cancer is gone or not. So depending on those results is what happens next. But so I'll definitely keep everyone updated on that, and I'll probably just do random check-ins. I am also going to document my trip to Disney because I feel like that is a part of the cancer journey as well. It's a part of our healing. So anyways, I have been so grateful during this experience that everyone has watched me. I've had 8,000 views throughout my channel, which, I don't know, for some people that's a ton, for some people that's nothing, but for me it's huge. I never thought that 8,000 people would want to hear my story, would be interested in what's going on with me in my life, so that has been awesome. The support has been awesome, just people asking questions and just, again, being interested in giving me kind of an outlet to talk about all this stuff and get feedback has been just life-saving. So I appreciate you all so much. I hope you keep tuning in